Hello, friends. I hope you're having a very wonderful day. Today, I'm going to go through the story regarding Tiruvaiyaru Abhistavaradha Ganapathi Temple in Tamil Nadu. The story is more on the lines that once lot of the river goddess were actually going through in full force from one of the place, and apparently over there, Sage Agastya was in meditation. So when he opened the eyes, all the rivers vanished except River Kaveri. So at that point, Sage Agastya, put River Kaveri in his kamandal. Okay, and so as a result, people were very much worried, and so they all prayed to Lord Ganesha. And at that point, Lord Ganesha became a small boy and came there. And while the rishi was in meditation, he tilted the Kamandal and river Kaveri came out in full force. The sage opened his eyes and saw the mischief done by the boy, and he hit the boy on his head with his knuckles. At that point, Lord Vinayaka immediately showed his true form and disappeared. Then Lord Vinayaka, once he disappeared, the rishi felt very miserable, and so he started praying, and Lord Vinayaka came back and consoled him. He said, "That's fine, you didn't know it." And he advised the rishi to allow the flow of Kaveri. The rishi was still feeling bad and started following the river and visited various temples seeking atonement. Finally, when he reached this place, Ganesha once again appeared and calmed him, and he then also ordained that those who hit their heads with their knuckles and prayed to him would be blessed. Hence, this custom came up where, where whenever people go to Ganesh temple, they hit their head with the knuckles. Similarly, there's also another story wherein the sage Gautama, after cursing his wife Ahalya, basically when he reached this place and started meditating, he realized that the idol worshipped by Agastya was buried in the sands, and this was the cause for the famine in that area. So he took out the idol from the earth and started praying with Ganapati Satchara mantra. At that point, due to which this place received so much rain. Kaveri also took a turn in this place so that people in this village could use her water. The temple constructed during his time underwent lot of renovations, and major works were done during the Tanjavur Maratha kings. This is a relatively small temple with a main shrine, and as we pass through the corridor, we come across the Dwaja Sambha, where a small image of Ganesha is sculpted. Then, when we enter the Artha Mandapam to have darshan of Mahaganapati, he is a majestic 5 feet murti sitting on a beautifully carved pedestal. His Vahana Mushaka sits below in praying posture. His trunk is curved to the right. There are some beautiful paintings of Lord Ganesha in this particular temple. Now, the most unique point about this temple is people do not celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi at home. Hence, the practice of buying new Ganesha idols and then doing Visarjan doesn't exist here. Instead, what they do is they prepare modak and they bring to the temple, and all the pujas are performed only at the temple. So, somewhat similar to the Ganesh Mandalis, which happens during Ganesh Chaturthi. There's also a very, very particular unique custom in this place. Originally, the village had like 160 or no 6.43 acres of land, and the entire land was divided into 40 segments, and the allotment was done, to various families. And the segments are made in such a way that irrespective of the acre, the yield would be the same in all segments. So the draw of lot is done in the temple on the appointed day after performing puja, and the lots allotted will not be questioned by anyone, as this was given by Lord Ganesha. And the income from this share of land would also be used for temple activities. So this is another tradition as such with this temple. So it's a very unique and beautiful temple, and definitely if you're getting chance, it would be very good if you're able to visit and get blessings of Lord Ganesha. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you.